Top 10 features that could save critical ops. Let's go. Number 1, overtime. An overtime system would allow both teams to have a fair amount of chances to win the game of a normal defuse, as well as making competitive C-ups and pro tournaments much more fun and entertaining to watch and play. I would love this change, and I think a lot of people would like it too. Let me know in the comments. Number 2, improved anti-cheat. The anti-cheat is always improving, but a super strong anti-cheat in C-ups, let alone any game, would help a lot. Without having to worry about cheaters is a big dub. Number 3, new gun meta. The meta has been the same for a long time, with AUG and SG headlining the meta. It'd be fun to see the U-ratio and SMGs used again. It's been a while since these have been effective and used at all. U-ratio still is used, but a little bit expensive, and then the SMGs are they just don't do enough damage to even justify buying them at any point in any game. So whether it's this change or any other change, I would be very fun to see any gun, like the SA for example, back in the meta, or at least usable and compete with the AUG and SG. Number 4, LAN. A LAN tournament would be absolutely amazing. In most games, LAN is the biggest event and most popular. A CF's LAN would draw a lot of attention from mobile gaming and all gamers alike, thus spurring a spark in the game that hasn't been seen since the 2018 LAN. Number 5, new utility. There's only been 3 types of utility in the game for a long time. Adding a new type of utility, such as a Molotov or an ice grenade or anything else, could spice up the game and make it very, very enjoyable, very different, and very fun. Number 6, new game modes. I've talked about this on live streams and other places, but new game modes could help revive critical ops, namely prop hunt, hide and seek, def run, and much more creative, unique ideas. These game modes would provide a new, awesome, and fun experience to casually play and make content on. This would be an awesome way. Let me know what other game modes you guys would want to see in the comments. Number 7, global spectator client. Have you watched Critical Ops Pro League, Worlds, or any other big tournament? Well, if you have, you would notice they have a different spectator client than when you spectate inside of a lobby. This allows viewers a better experience as they are able to see all 10 players, the utility, the damage, their HP, economy, minimap, everything you need to know. Now when you join the custom games you spectate, you don't see any of this. You just see a player's HP and who the player is, and then you have to flip between them. I think this would be an awesome way for C-ups to help community tournaments and just the community in general with being able to have a better spectating experience, whether it's on a live stream or just somebody spectating maybe their players and they want to coach. Speak of coaching, number 8, coaching spectator spots. In pro tournaments and scrims, coaches can't join live games and spectate. This is due to the fact that they can spectate both teams. Now, a great idea is to make spectator one team only, or in other words, you have an option to spectate the T side or the CT side, depending on which team you're coaching. This would be awesome for coaches and even just people that want to watch maybe one team and see how they play. Number 9, multiple grenades. Have you played a game of Counter-Strike? Well, if you have, you know they allow 2 flashes per player per round. I think this is a great idea for critical ops. Allowing a player to buy a maximum amount of grenades is also a great change, as it would stop nade stacking. Nade stacking is pretty much where you can buy infinite amount of nades and keep dropping them on the ground and then spam them. In this change, every round you'd be able to buy a maximum of 2 flashes, 1 frag grenade, 1 smoke grenade, and 1 Molotov or whatever the new utility would be. So you can buy all 5 of these, but you'd only be able to hold 4, so you'd have to drop 1 per round. So for example, you could have 2 flashes, and then drop 1 of the frag grenade, and then you still have a Molotov and smoke, or vice versa. You could do it any way you want, but you'd be able to hold 4 grenades and only buy 5 at a time, thus stopping nade stacking and allowing for a better experience to use flashes and other util more effectively. And the final feature I want to see added into critical ops is an improved main menu. This sounds boring, but let me get into this, because honestly, it's pretty cool. I think there needs to be both an esports and YouTube tab in the main menu. In the esports tab, they would have a list of all the official CF hosted tournaments that have taken place over the last 9 years. In each tourney, you'd be able to access the brackets, teams, winners, players, and even the stats. What an awesome way for critical ops to merge CF's esports with the casual scene. Also, in this tab, you would find more info on how to join tournaments and scrims. In the YouTube tab, there would be a list of current CF's YouTubers that are in the CF's influencer program, and info on how to apply. They would also feature videos from these influencers, so casual players have an easy way to find content on critical ops. Well, that is it for the 10 features I think critical ops needs to make it great again. Let me know your thoughts on what features you would like to see added into the game, and I'll see you on the next video. Have an awesome day. Peace out.